EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a 1st down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to him on 1st down. 20! And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dawson Knox, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Patriots need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. This drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Take a look at this Patriots defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. To a fast pass outside complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready.
Here's Tua. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Dallas Goddard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's May. That is caught by Williams for a Patriots touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there, and the Patriots have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Nice little juke.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
44. Ready.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Across the formation, he hits Austin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochane. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Looking to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 129 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Rowe. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Patriots at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to their modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better, one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here is May. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Tua. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about it getting it done? Proud of it.
Here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
And the Dolphins first down.
Tua sets up to pass it. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Tua going to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting in the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Waddle, the motion man right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Goddard, complete. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
21G.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Rowe. Brought down at the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of
2nd and 7 from the 20.
They'll keep it on the ground. Low. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
3rd and 6.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
They'll throw with May.
And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. That is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Shifts by him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles. And
he goes down. It's a Patriot save. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
This is taken at the 18. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
138 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down. Low. And this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A gain of 3.
They'll try and throw forward May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, May. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the shotgun, May with it. He finds his man, complete. That's Rowe. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting...
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Downs, a 12-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are able to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Tua. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And, of course,
and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. The extra point now for Borregales. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
They'll run on first down. It's Rowe. Down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Pats get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Looking right sideline, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 T.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one stop closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They find some open field here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They look like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
18 more yards there and another 1st down. And they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here goes front.
On play action, May. And this taken in by Downs. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, throwing. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 27-yard line.
They go play action now. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And it's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Dolphins 14. Andy Morgan to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to 24.
45. Dolphins 21.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Hey, no, here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Roll. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Rowe. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll try the right side with Jones. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Now 3rd and 4.
On 3rd down, Rowe. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
52. Dolphins 21.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Now, and he's going to go down again. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 49.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, but he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New England, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Miami, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.